Did you know 91% of women report that advertisers don't understand them? Well, that could be a serious problem if you happen to be one of them, and especially if you want a part of the $7 trillion economy that women are driving. So what we need to do is talk about the values that drive, motivate, that trigger a woman to make a purchase so that you can increase your bottom line. So what does that look like, and what does it mean for you? Well, sadly, a lot of people in their attempt to tap into that $7 trillion economy are using the wrong value levers. Well, let me explain what that means and what it looks like. To help illustrate that, I have a can of paint, and I want you to think inside this can of paint is that $7 trillion economy that you would like to have a part of, and that you definitely don't want to be one of those 91% of those advertisers that women refer to. You're going to miss out on a lot of money. All right, so to talk about value levers, let's just say you don't understand what motivates a woman to buy. You're second guessing. You're maybe thinking, you know what, the color pink. Let's have the website pink. Women will just love that. All right, and in your attempt to do that, using the wrong value levers, assuming what motivates a woman, it would be kind of like using your fingernails to pry open this can of paint to get into that $7 trillion economy. It's not going to happen. And I have to say, as a marketer, one of my best competencies is observing and watching. It's served me very, very well. And I see a lot of marketers out there who I think they're attempting to market to women, and they are sorely missing the mark. All it takes is one image even, believe it or not, because the image reflects a particular value set that is not consistent with a woman. So let's just talk about that for a moment so that you can better understand those value levers, and then I want to show you visually what that looks like so you can get more motivated about learning these value levers. Well, did you know that the #1 aspiration for women is to leave the world in a better place? I referenced that pretty strongly in a different video. Secondly, a woman wants to see her children become successful. Third on the list, she'd like to have more time to do the things she wants to do. And fourth on the list is to travel. And you know what's way on the bottom? Things that you might have thought, surely those are at the top of the list, but they're not. And specifically, this would be for the prime-time women. They are not seeking Hollywood stardom and fame. They really aren't. They're looking for memories and experiences. Huge value lever. Okay, now let me explain this next one, very closely for you. And then I'm going to show you how easy it's going to be able to get into this $7 trillion economy. Women buy in the context of relationships. All right, not straight data. That formulates into it, but it's more how the data is delivered, how they receive the input, and that is in the context of people. Let's talk about Mercedes for an example. I've watched their commercials, and you know what? They all have children in them. You think there might be a reason for that? Think relationships. From this video, I hope that today your awareness goes way up, and when you watch commercials and you view billboards that you see along the way, you're thinking now in a new context. All right, so we got to find out how to get into this $7 trillion economy. Well, that value lever, once you understand these motivations for women, it can be real easy to just pop that lid and be able to start transacting those sales to increase your bottom line, and better yet, to possibly expand your whole business partnerships and bringing in high quality partnerships as a result of this huge buying power, the ultimate consumer that women represent. All right, let's go meet in the discussion area so we can talk about the value levers. Are you using your fingernails to get into the $7 trillion economy, or are you using something like this? All right, I'll meet you over there.